Hi everyone, it's Kylie K and Kaiden over there.
Right
This is going to be not your typical vlog video. We're going to do something a little different. So we're going to tell a story, and this is how it's going to go. Kaiden, leave the room if you please.
Yes, of course.
Once upon a time, there lived a vampire who didn't like the idea of drinking blood because it made her sick. So one day she decided, well, there are things out there that look like blood, so I'm going to give that a try. So she decided that she wanted to try tomato juice, and that didn't taste very good. She tried cranberry juice, and that didn't taste very good. So one day she decided that she wanted to suck the filling out of jelly donuts, and that tasted very good. So that is what she decided to do. But the other vampires didn't like this. So they decided that they wanted to rally up against her. And then
The moon came out, and by the light of the moon, a small village was seen. The young boy walked towards the village, his feet crunching on the gravel. It was dark, and he couldn't see very much despite the light of the moon. Although that was probably because his hood was over his eyes. Mumbling to himself, he threw it back and hurried towards the village. He was hungry and hadn't eaten much. And when he arrived at the gates, he found, to his dismay, it was barred. It was closed up tighter than a drum. So the quick-thinking young boy was adept at getting into places where he shouldn't be, and so he quite quickly found a way into the village. Slinking around in the shadows, he clutched his trusty lock-picking set. Selecting a house at random, he picked the lock and slipped in, finding himself into an equally dark hallway. Disorientated, he searched around until he walked right into a door. Cursing under his breath for his clumsiness, he tested the door. Locked. Typical. He picked the lock and to his delight found the kitchen. Now the problem was to help himself to the food without anyone seeing him or knowing he was there. He carefully helped himself to a small selection of food that he thought that they wouldn't miss. After gorging himself, he decided he would go for a little exploration to see who exactly it was he had pilfered. And then
the little vampire started to get cavities from all of the jelly donuts that she had been eating. But she didn't, so she decided that she had to go to the dentist. But the only dentist that was in the little village didn't work at night. So then she decided to take a length of string and tie it to the belfry. But she only wound up swinging back and forth and back and forth and back and forth from her sore tooth. So the moral of the story is Kaiden? So the moral of the story is, never fry bacon when you're naked. The end.
Exactly.